Are you in a place right now where you're feeling lost, like you don't know how to find yourself again? It's okay, it's normal. We all didn't come with the rules, with a set of guidelines to know what we're supposed to do here on this planet. But what's beautiful about these moments in our life when we feel like we're lost is when we have the chance to finally find ourselves again in a much more deep, meaningful way. Stay tuned to the very end, because this might be a message that you need to not only uplift you, but to get you back on track to understanding how precious and how worthy and how loved you are. What is up, you beautiful beings? I'm hoping everyone is doing well, especially after this new Pisces new moon. So much new energy that we could build a new foundation. Because if you didn't know, in astrology, April is pretty much the beginning of the new year, because that's where Aries starts, and Aries is the beginning of the zodiac sign. So right now, the Pisces season, we're in a stage where we can let go of the old and build a new foundation. And to be quite honest with you, we ain't got no choice. Pisces season is the last zodiac sign, and it's all about washing away what no longer serves. So pretty much like the shore, when you put your footprints in there, the water just cleans them out. It's because now we're here to build new foundations from a new elevation that is going to guide us to the next coming years and times of our life. But enough of that. If you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Brittany Fontanez. What I do on this channel, I speak about spirituality, emotional awareness, and esoteric content. All that good cosmic wisdom to simplify your spiritual journey. And also, just so you know, if you need any healing services or spiritual guidance or even a simple tarot card reading for where you are in life, just know all my services are in the link in the description below, so go check that out after this video. But other than that, you beautiful beings, if you enjoy content like this that assists you on your journey, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram as I post deep shit, real shit, true shit, just to simplify and uplift you on your beautiful spiritual journey. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being you. But this message today is for you beautiful beings who are feeling lost and wanting to understand how to find yourself again. Well, one thing I want to share with you is that, like I said in the beginning, this spiritual journey, it's about creating yourself. It's not about finding yourself. Understand, when we have these moments where we hit rock bottom, it's just a new way to gain a different perspective, to build a new self-image that is going to uplift us better than we were before. So just know where you are right now is where you're meant to be. And if it's tough, it's okay. God gives his toughest challenges to his toughest warriors. Please remember that. So let's get right into this. So I'm going to share with you three things of how we lose ourselves. And I notice this happens with me, so I feel this will benefit you. Ways that we lose ourselves on our journey is that we compare ourselves to other people's journey. When we're on social media, or when we see people around us, like, why do they get it better than I do? And then when we're comparing ourselves, that's one way we could definitely get lost and forget ourselves and feel like we have no sense of self. But the second way we could lose ourselves on our journey is that believing everything outside of yourself instead of in yourself. We're so equipped and conditioned to believe everything outside of ourselves, and that's how we get lost, because we don't allow ourselves to see what we want and who we truly are. So that's the second way. And the last way I really established of how we lose ourselves is that it's going to be a tough one, because I know probably a lot of us are feeling alone right now and we want people, but this is the truest thing I found upon my journey that's helped me, and I feel it will help you too. And that is not allowing solitude in order to be with yourself. And I know that's tough. But when we're around too much people, we don't give ourselves a chance to listen to our mind and to listen to our heart and just to be with ourselves. Because little do we know, as much as there is an outside world and there is other people, we are existing as well, not just things outside of ourselves. Now, I know you want to get into deep of how you can feel more at ease in this moment if you're feeling like there's no way to go. Please understand too that the unknown has to take place. So when you're feeling lost, that means the universe, divine, higher power, whatever you believe in, is wanting to shift your perspective. And sometimes we could be a bit stubborn, and this is why we get so attached. And when the things leave or people leave, it's like, oh my God, no, don't leave. But the thing is, things leave so you can make room for the better. And this is called decluttering. You have to declutter. Because in order for new things to come into your life that are going to be better for your elevation, in order for you to gain a new perspective or self-image, have to let go of the old. But that requires solitude. That requires solitude. So let's get knee deep into this boot. That is, one way to find yourself again is that realizing this is a beautiful one. Like I said, universe, God, just know it's an energy. So don't get hooked up on the name. I like to use divine. Divine made us different for a reason. I can't make that more emphasis enough. Divine made us different for a reason. The reason why we look different, the reason why we act different, the reason why we walk different, the reason why we're different sizes, colors, everything, is because we're meant to be different. We're meant to establish something this world has never seen, and that's why we are uniquely us. This is why we should never compare ourselves to people on their journey, is because we have a journey to fulfill on our own that is meant divinely for us. When you can come into establishment of looking yourself in the mirror, and a lot of people try to avoid that mirror, boom. The mirror is the most powerful thing. When you give yourself the chance to look in the mirror and question, why did God make you? Allow yourself to go within your heart and see the preciousness that you are. Because you are meant to build something in this life that is not meant for anyone else but your own. Comparing yourself is denying yourself. I'm going to say that again. Comparing yourself is denying yourself. There's no reason to deny yourself. Because when you deny yourself, to be honest, you're not going to allow in what is divinely meant for you. And then you're going to be so hooked on what you don't have rather than what you do want. And this whole journey is about creation. It's about creation. But first you have to allow yourself to see how precious and worthy you are. And you know how you can realize how worthy you are? Is because divine keeps deciding to wake you up every day. If you keep waking up every freaking day, you have a purpose here, and you're meant to be here. Just the same way the trees, the birds, the sun, the moon, the stars that God created that think the world needed it, the world needs one of you. And so why God created you. So please, please know that. Please know that. So the second thing as how to find yourself again is, this one was a tough one to me to learn, because this does take selfishness. And a lot of people think, selfishness is wrong. But here's the thing. Being selfish is true self-love. I'm going to be real with you. Because I am an empath, and I know there's a lot of empaths out there. Well, we care so much about the world. We care so much about other people that we put people's needs before our own. But then when we get hurt or when we get triggered, we get upset and start playing the blame game. Little do we know, we did allow them to have a space to hurt us because we were giving too much of ourselves and not honoring ourselves enough. And this is why it's so important to realize that you have to believe in your intuition. You have to believe in your heart. You have to believe in yourself. And I know that's tough for people to do because we live in the world where everyone is so pessimistic and complaining about everything. But this is why it's so important to realize that everything outside of you is not truly meant for you. It's just an observation for you to learn from so you can create your own guidelines in your own life, in your own existence. Honor yourself. Honor what your intuition is telling you. If your intuition is telling you to say no to that person, say no. If you don't want to pick up a phone call, don't pick up a phone call. If you want to hang out with this person rather this person because this person makes you feel like yourself and this person makes you feel like it's wrong for existing, make a decision. Make a choice. You have the right to. No one walks in your own shoes every day but you. You have to allow yourself to feel like it deserves to be alive because you do. As much as you're a loving person, as much as we freely give our love out to the world, we deserve that same amount of love, and anything even more. Because little do you know, I'm an empath, and I've been hurt and I've been betrayed a lot, and I've been carrying that burden to the point I carry other people's burdens on my shoulders, and I had to realize it's not my job to take care of the world. It's only my job to take care of myself and what I can control within me. And in doing that, that's honoring yourself. And little do you know, the universe will start saying yes, yes, have integrity, because the universe wants to bless you. But the universe can't bless you until you see that you are the blessing in yourself. You're a huge blessing. So if people have hurt you, if people took advantage of your love, if no one tries to understand you and makes fun of you, please understand that everything outside of you is not meant for you to take personally. It's meant for you to grow from. So if people don't want to hang out with you, people don't make you a priority, if you don't feel loved, be by yourself. And this is where we'll get into the next one. Is that 3 ways to find yourself again. That when you allow solitude into your life, before I get into this, being alone holds a power a lot of people can't handle. You guys, I choose to be alone. And it's not because I don't like people. I mean, sometimes I don't. Let's be honest. It's not that I don't like people. It's just that I love myself more. I love myself to be in a space where I honor who I am to the point that I start to realize what I want in life. And that's why it's so beautiful to have solitude in your life, is because it gives you time to breathe. It gives you time to have space to realize your wounds. You know, I used to be one of these people, and this is why I attracted a lot of the same people, is that I couldn't be alone. It was so daunting to the point I was so codependent. To the point that even though I didn't want to hang out with this person, I would hang out with them because I didn't want to be by myself. But I still felt more alone. When I did things I didn't want to do, but I did them because I didn't want to be with myself. That is how we create traumas, and that's how we recreate a wound. And that's what we pretend to think we're filling up the wound, hence filling the void. In doing that though, you are creating the same habitual pattern that you're going to keep attracting the same things. So solitude gives you space to be able to be with yourself and realize, what are my wounds? What are my limiting beliefs? What makes me codependent? What makes me feel abandoned? What makes me feel this to the point I feel like I have to chase this or this person? You know, that's why I say being alone holds a power a lot of people can't handle, because a lot of people don't want to do that at work. A lot of people don't want to do that healing. A lot of people don't want to go down that rabbit hole. But here's the thing I want to share with you. Don't go so far down the rabbit hole to the point that you think you aren't good enough. That's not what I'm saying. Go down the rabbit hole with the intention of, okay, I'm feeling this way, I'm thinking this way, is because these things are trying to bring to my awareness. There's something I need to let go of that's not serving me. You see the difference? You help yourself by seeing what you don't need within yourself. And this is why solitude is so important, because it shows you who you truly are and who you truly want to be. For example, for me, I choose to be alone. And I've been alone all my life. I never really had friends. I always would talk to myself and everything. And everyone would think I'm weird. But to be honest, I'm so grateful. Because who I am today is a person I'm proud to be. And yes, I went through some lonely nights. I will cry to myself a lot. But I have healed myself to the point that I'm not only proud of the person I am, but I can go out into the world and let people know what I need and what I deserve. And I have no shame in that, because I deserve the best. You can't know what you deserve until you get to know yourself. That's just the realest thing I could say. And let me tell you something. Being alone is so amazing. I wouldn't say being alone. Being with yourself is so amazing, because you learn how to be your own best friend. You learn how to be your own lover, meaning like you know how to please yourself. You know how to be intimate with yourself. You know how to be real. You know how to be honest, to the point you start developing like a little bit of addiction. Like, I want to go out in the world because I really like my own space. But that's not what I'm trying to teach you. What I'm trying to teach you is that when we lose ourselves, it's an opportunity to get to know ourselves on a deeper level. That is such a blessing. I want you to give yourself that space and make yourself a priority. Little do you know, you're shifting your energetic vibration to the point of feeling like you're not good enough to feeling like I'm worthy of the best, because you give yourself that time and that space and that rejuvenation and that gratitude. And to the point you could go into the world and you're going to radiate that energy to the point you're going to attract to you the right people, the right things, the opportunities and the possibilities of miracles and new things that you never had before. And solitude creates a space for you to transform yourself, because we want all these things that we never have, but we gotta be a different person in order to have these different things. And this is why solitude is so important, because you give yourself time and space to change and transform. So take that as a blessing, because you don't have to give your love away. You don't have to give your energy away. You don't have to show up for someone that you know doesn't deserve your energy, or you don't have to go places that you don't want to be. So take this time. If you're single, or if you're feeling alone, take this time to understand why God created you, and start seeing through the eyes of the universe, or how the universe sees you, with awe. Find your own happiness, because you will never find it in the outside world. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I've tried it, and me seeking, I almost took my own life 3 fucking times. That's the God honest truth. But when I faced my fears, when I faced my pain, all I realized, it was leading me back to myself, to love myself, to hold myself, to be my own caretaker. And now I can go into now I'm healing generational wounds. I'm healing ancestral wounds, to the point I'm gonna create my own fucking legacy for my family that they never known before. You see what I'm getting at? So please, you guys, wherever you are right now, and if you're feeling lost, you're right where you're meant to be, because this moment is going to show you how to dive deep back into yourself. And that right there is a blessing, because now you can contemplate who I have been, what I'm not happy with, what I want, and what is my happiness. It's a blessing, you guys. You are a blessing. So if this helps, please hit that like button, comment on this video, and share it with other people, because it's all about awakening the collective, because our power has been taken away, and we now need to take our power back, and that is our sovereignty, and that is our divine right. So I love you guys. I hope this helps. Like this video, subscribe to this channel. If you enjoy content like this, hit that notification button so you won't miss out on any videos. And lastly, follow me on Instagram, boo, because I just get more real and more deep on there. But I love you guys, and please love yourself. The divine within me sees the divinity within you.